Welcome. My name is Robin Chodak. I am your grief, life, and spiritual coach. And I am here to check in with you because I want to make sure that we're staying on our journey of recovery. And I always like to give you some food for thought. So the question is, would you say that you have peace in your life? Well, there's a lot of ways to begin that process of creating a more peaceful life for yourself. But one of the ways I know, because I have done it and I do it constantly, and it's actually more needed now than ever because we live in this high-paced world filled with technology all the time. Things are coming at us where we hear sounds all the time. We're just stimulated. Okay, our senses are kind of overstimulated from visual and from hearing things, and it's difficult because of this to quiet your mind. There's always so much noise. And we say, oh, well, we can quiet it when we're sleeping. Well, that's often not the case. There's a degree that you can't sleep or you're not sleeping really, really peaceful because your mind is still going. So it's important, if you want to have more peace in your life, to begin to quiet your mind. It sounds simple, right? But if I just asked you now to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just let your shoulders relax and quiet your mind. It might be difficult for some of you because you hear all these voices in your head. But just quiet your mind just for a moment and listen. Listen. Okay, open your eyes. So if you did that exercise and you weren't able to quiet your mind, then you need to keep trying to do this because your mind is just so filled with things. And that's one of the reasons you might be struggling in your life, because you're not getting enough quiet time. And when you did that, were you able to hear any noises in your home or wherever you were? If you couldn't hear the noises, like maybe the fan of the refrigerator, or maybe the waves if you're near the water, or maybe the cars outside, then you weren't really quieting your mind. It's important to quiet our minds and be still. Okay? And I know we live these very busy lives, and you say, oh, I don't have time. And I know a lot of people meditate, and that's really good. But if you're not one to meditate, you can still quiet your mind. And these are just some tips for you, okay? So next time you're making dinner, don't turn on the TV. Don't turn on the radio. Don't talk on the phone. Keep it quiet in the house and make dinner. When you're preparing, when you're chopping, just really focus on what you're doing and doing it in silence. How does that sound for you? Try that. You'll be amazed. Okay? Or in the morning when you're getting ready for work, we're often listening to the TV or the radio, or we're talking on the phone, or we're trying to multitask on our social media. Try not doing that for a few minutes out of your day. Just do what you're doing in silence. Our minds need a rest. This is the problem. Our minds are just too busy. We're inundated with information all the time. This is why we go like this and we get overwhelmed. It's important to take these moments for yourself of living in the silence, because that's where the peace comes. That's where the serenity comes. And the more that you do this, it's amazing. I mean, I don't even like noise. I very rarely turn on the TV or anything. I like to just have my environment quiet all the time. And it's so peaceful. And that's where I want to be. That's the space I want to live in. And of course, you know, there's times I'm a tango dancer. I think if you're following me, you know that. So of course I get to go out and listen to the music and hear the music and feel the music and dance the music. And that's wonderful, because we do need balance in our life. I can't just stay in my house all the time and be quiet. That's not going to work. We do need balance. But the problem is most of you and us, I was there, we just are constantly filling our mind with noise. We don't know how to be still. Even before we go to bed, we just keep our minds filled with the social media, with the computer, with the radio, with the TV. And then we wonder why we can't sleep at night. So this is just some tools for you. If you really want to begin to bring peace into your life, these are some of the things that you need to do. Begin with just taking the time. You don't need, like I said, you know, some people, they can't sit and they can't meditate, but when you're doing something, begin that way. When you're washing the dishes, when you're doing the laundry, when you're doing something and you normally would have sound on in the back, don't do it. Keep it quiet. See how it feels. See how it feels to your spirit. It just is so relaxing and so comforting. So go ahead and give it a try. I would love to hear how it works for you. Why don't you write some comments under my YouTube video and let me know how that works when you do things in silence. Let others know. Let's encourage this. Maybe we can get rid of some of all this noise with social media. So thank you for watching. Have a great day. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye for now.